The Aztec Empire was one of the most powerful and sophisticated civilizations in the Americas, known for its grand cities, military might, and advanced culture. Rising in the 14th century, the empire grew to dominate much of present-day Mexico, only to face a catastrophic downfall in the early 16th century. Let's explore the rise and fall of the Aztec Empire. The Aztecs, or Mexica, were a Nahuatl-speaking people who migrated into the Valley of Mexico in the 13th century. According to their legends, they were guided by their patron god, Huitzilopochtli, who instructed them to settle where they saw an eagle perched on a cactus, devouring a snake. This prophecy led them to an island in Lake Texcoco, where they founded their capital, Tenochtitlan, in 1325. Tenochtitlan quickly became a marvel of engineering and urban planning. Built on a series of islands, the city was connected to the mainland by causeways and featured an intricate system of canals. The Aztecs constructed chinampas, or floating gardens, to feed their growing population. By the 15th century, Tenochtitlan was one of the largest and most impressive cities in the world, with towering temples, bustling markets, and a population exceeding 200,000. The rise of the Aztec Empire began with the formation of the Triple Alliance in 1428, a partnership between Tenochtitlan and two neighboring city-states, Texcoco and Tlacopan. Together, they conquered neighboring regions, expanding their territory and establishing a tribute system. Conquered peoples were required to pay taxes in goods such as food, textiles, and precious materials, fueling the empire's wealth and power. Religion played a central role in Aztec society. The Aztecs believed that the universe was sustained through the sacrifice of human blood, which they offered to their gods, particularly Huitzilopochtli. These rituals often involved prisoners of war, and the demand for captives drove the Aztecs to wage constant military campaigns. By the early 16th century, the Aztec Empire reached its peak under the rule of Emperor Montezuma II. However, internal tensions and external threats began to weaken the empire. The heavy tribute demands caused resentment among subject peoples, while the rigid social hierarchy created divisions within Aztec society. In 1519, Spanish conquistador Hernán Cortés arrived on the shores of Mexico with a small force of soldiers. Initially, the Aztecs viewed the Spanish as potential allies, or even as divine figures, based on prophecies about the return of the god Quetzalcoatl.